the way, Sean. Before we continue, that's quite a lovely shirt you have on. What does it say?
I ain't worried about
Of course, for me it's backwards, but yeah.
I ain't worried
Ah.
about the book boyfriend.
I'm
I'm the,
the
is this I
I'm the
that's
real.
funny.
By
That's
chance,
funny.
by chance, where did you get such a lovely shirt?
Sponsored by the great Kaya herself and her bookshop.
Thank you. The Black Thread had to give it a plug. Had to give it a
I
plug.
was like, yeah, I know you're not like putting your own in your
This is product
I am
placement,
not
people.
mad at it. I am not
Product
mad at it.
placement. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yes, yes, yes. Let me do a temperature check with everyone. Is everyone having a good time? Nice time, good vibes?
Very much, yeah.
Yeah.
I wish I had a beer right now myself, but otherwise, yes.
Oh man.
I'm going to a party after this, so I'm getting lit.
Yeah.
There you go, Kaya. Kaya, we're back.
So, y'all have been fantastic. I will say that all of you. All of you have been fantastic, and I can't thank you enough again for being here with me, for doing this. And all right, so we're going into the second script. And Sean, would you like to intro it? Or would you like me to intro it?
I got you. Here we go. We're doing A Love Like This, Part 2 by Miss Kaya Montague, right? This scene's about baby mama drama. Y'all see, y'all love some drama. Well, here we go, people. This is what happened when things come to a head. Candace, Wesley's baby mama, has an issue with Wesley's wife, Serenity. Did not attend their daughter's first birthday party. Back to birthdays, like all these things are one thing, right? Birthday parties, the baby mama drama. Maya is Serenity's best friend and has grown tired of Candace always popping off at the mouth. Darren is Maya's boyfriend and Wesley's best friend. Candace is written by Miss Catherine. Maya is Alexis. Darren is Lawrence. Wesley is Edwin. And Serenity is being played by Kaya herself. Here we go, actors.
Yes.
Take your places and
Hold
go
on.
ahead.
Thank you, Sean, for that. I just want to ask real quick. Given that little synopsis, did that help y'all with the narration read, with the script
Yeah.
read?
Yeah,
Okay.
it
I just
helped me.
wanted to
Yep.
know if that was sufficient. Okay.
Context is important, absolutely.
All right. Thank you, Sean, for the intro. Whenever y'all ready.
The party started to wind down around 4 o'clock, and most of the guests had gone home. Dee, Maya, Candace, and my cousin Jackie were still hanging out in the living room. Dee's son Ryan was in the theater room watching a movie, and Sky was taking a nap in her playpen in the den. I'm going to run upstairs and check on Serenity. I'll be back in a few minutes, I told my guests before heading for the stairs. Candace sighed loudly and rolled her eyes after my announcement. I didn't want to give her any attention, but she had been making little comments all day about Serenity not being a part of the party. I stopped in my tracks.
There's something you want to say about that?
Maya piped up and asked Candace before I could even address her.
Excuse me? Girl, it ain't even that serious.
Actually, it is that serious. If you have something you need to say about Wesley checking on his wife in their house, you could say it. I'm listening.
D, check your girl. She don't know me like that.
And you don't know me like that.
Maya announced, standing up from her seat.
Maya, sit down. Please. And Candace, you need to calm down.
She always has something to say.
Maya hissed at Dee, trying to calm herself down. Jackie looked around the tension-filled room, trying to anticipate everyone's next move. She knew everyone there, but not as well as I did. She wasn't the type to hang around this type of drama. Candace, can you just stop being dramatic for one time in your life? Everything isn't about you, I said, using what little energy I had left.
Ever, Wesley, you have a lot to say to me when it comes to your wife, but she didn't even have the decency to come downstairs to your daughter's birthday party. But I'm the rude one. I'm always the villain, right?
Yes, bitch, you are the villain.
Maya yelled, breaking away from Dee's hold on her and walking over towards Candace. Dee stood up, quickly reaching Maya and grabbing her by the waist, pulling her back. Hey, y'all need to calm down. I don't want all this mess around my daughter and in my house. Candace, you need to leave. And Maya, I'll handle this.
No, Wesley, the way you've been handling it is the reason why she's so comfortable disrespecting my friend.
Maya barked at me. She then looked over at Candace.
I ain't Rennie Trick. I'm not the peacemaker. You've been talking crazy since the first day I met you. You needed your ass beat then, and you need your ass beat now. I'm the one. Say one more thing about my friend, and
you go what? What's wrong? Your friend doesn't have the spine to fight her own battles? What are you, like her attack dog?
From what I'd known about Maya and the time she had been introduced into my life was that she didn't take too kindly to being disrespected or someone disrespecting those she loved. And now Candace had officially crossed the line. So when she Houdini'd her way out of Dee's hold that had loosened a bit and made her way over to Candace, it was like seeing the after effects of a lightning strike. Maya hit Candace with a quick jab to her mouth before grabbing a handful of Candace's hair and continued to land one vicious blow after another. Dee and I rushed over to the altercation while both Candace and Maya yelled obscenities at one another. By the time we reached them, Maya had pulled Candace to the floor by her hair and continued pounding on her. Candace was doing her best to block her hits, but this obviously wasn't Maya's first fight. Dee picked up Maya, still kicking and screaming at Candace.
You coming on my mouth, bitch? What you got to say now? Now!
Maya yelled at Dee. He carried her through the kitchen and into the garage to calm her down. Jackie went into the den to check on Sky, who I assumed would now be awake from all the noise. I kneeled to help Candace. Her mouth and nose were bleeding, and her face had red marks on it from where Maya showed her exactly what an attack dog can do. As Candace laid on the floor, she began sobbing. I didn't know what to do. I mean, what was she crying for? That mouth of hers had always been in the business of crossing people's limits, and now she reaped what she sowed. Come on, get up, I said, pulling her to her feet. I honestly had no sympathy for her. I hadn't even had time to grieve the loss of my daughter or comfort my wife the way I needed to. Candace finally being held accountable for her reckless mouth was not on my list of concerns.
That bitch is crazy. I don't want her around my daughter, Wesley.
Candace sniffled through her tears. I honestly believed she was more embarrassed than anything. I'm sure she hadn't thought Maya would come at her, and even if she did, I'm sure she thought she would have at least got more than a couple of scratches in. I sighed. Are you okay? I asked out of sheer obligation.
Do I look okay?
She looked up at me and darted away into the bathroom. My head began to throb uncontrollably. This was too much. I just wanted everyone out of my house so I could have some peace.
Wesley, what's going on down here?
Serenity's weak voice asked from across the room. She looked around.
Where is everyone? Was someone fighting?
I walked over to her and hugged her. I kissed her on the forehead. Dee and Maya emerged from the garage. Maya looked slightly calmer. Jackie came into the living room holding Sky, who was now wide awake. No one said a word, probably because no one knew what to say.
Is someone going to tell me what's going on down here?
There was a little disagreement, but everything's fine now. I spoke up. She gave me a disbelieving look.
Maya.
Maya turned her eyes to the ground. Just then, a still angry and embarrassed Candace came flying into the living room, pulling everyone's eyes onto her.
Wesley, if she's here, I'm taking Sky with me. I don't want her around my daughter.
Candace attempted to put on a brave face after everyone, but Serenity just saw her get laid out mere minutes ago.
Candace, what happened to your face?
Serenity paused and looked over to Maya, needing no further confirmation of what had taken place.
Wesley, I'm sorry for all of this.
She then turned to Serenity.
Get some rest. I'll talk to you later.
I'll get up with you later, bro. I'm gonna grab Ryan and the boys, and we're heading out.
Dee looked around the tense room. He gave me the standard gentleman's handshake and headed towards the theater room to grab Ryan, who was watching Black Panther for the 100th time. Maya made her way out the front door.
And scene.
And scene, indeed. That was awesome. That was awesome. Alexis, Catherine, y'all, y'all got into that now.
Yeah,
Alexis,
I love that, by the way. See?
That was fun. See, I love drama. That was
Yeah.
so much fun.
Yeah. That was awesome. Thank y'all so much for doing that. Thank you for indulging me. How y'all feel about that?
Oh, it's fun. I love doing stuff like that.
Yeah.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay, so now we're going to move to the questions that you all may have for us. If you don't have any, that's cool. But if you do, Sean and I are open to questions that you have for authors. But let me say this, before y'all ask any questions, Sean and I was talking about this the other day. And when it comes to my particular process of picking a narrator for a project, it's not like I have a whole bunch, but what I do, if I offer a narrator a job or a project rather, and it comes down to like, well, how do you want me to do it? Tell me about, you know what I tell them? Do exactly what it is you want to do with this character, because I feel like if I want you to do a job, it's because I like what you do. But if I start telling you how to do a job, I'm going to put you in a box and it may not be your best. Mm-hmm. Now, do y'all think that's a good way of looking at it? Because it's just like, I don't want to say, well, this person has to be just like this and this has to be. No. I like what you do. I know what you do. Do that. And if it comes back and I hear something that maybe needs to be changed, I'll do it then. But I just like, when you're a creative person, I like letting you just go. Like, that's how I feel.
Yeah, I think that's fine. I would ask like what you had in mind.
Yeah.
Right? Like, so it can give me an idea, like the range, right? And
right.
I like working with authors who, when they give you like character profiles, they'll give you like, oh, this female character is like Angela Bassett.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, okay, I know Angela Bassett's like movies and whether she's happy, sad, or upset, right? Or, you know, whatever. That helps a lot. And so obviously I can't be Taye Diggs or Will Smith or whoever other actors they say that this character is like, but I can take that and obviously mesh it with who I am, my personality, and, you know, turn it into something. Yeah, I at least have an idea of this person's temperament and this person's vocal patterns and stuff like that. So, yeah,
that makes sense.
I would say it definitely varies. If you're a writer who can provide a lot of context for the character within the writing, then it's perfectly fine. But like just what with Lawrence said, character profiles also help too, because it's like, you can have a character that really speaks to you and you can see that person acting out everything that's written down, and then sometimes you just draw a blank. So it's like, it helps to know what the author had in mind, especially since you do have to perform this for the author first and they have to give you their feedback first. So
I definitely appreciate having the autonomy, but I will agree with the group that I would like to at least know kind of what you had in mind,
right.
Because the worst thing in the world is to have to re-record something because
right.
the author doesn't like what they hear. You know what I mean?
That
so
makes sense.
I usually do send samples at least, like if they don't know.
Right.
I've definitely in the past sent samples of like, hey, this is what I think the character should sound like. What do you think? So before we even get into a real read, like, hey, pick out what you like, and then I can go ahead and apply that, you know?
Yes. Now, I do definitely give a character profile. I don't just go blindly and say, do whatever. There is a character profile.
Cool.
There's regional, like, oh, they're from this area. This is their age. I do give that. So yes to that. But as far as being very a stickler of whatever. I just don't. I don't know if that makes better
Oh,
sense.
no, that does
So,
make more sense. Yeah,
yeah,
I would
because
definitely prefer
cause
somebody like
yeah,
that.
the way that y'all are answering made me realize that y'all thought that I just said throw the script up and do what you
That is
want.
what I thought. That's definitely
No,
what I thought. I was like,
that's not
damn,
it.
okay.
That's not it. But do y'all have any questions for Sean and I as authors? If not, we're good.
I had a question. I had a question. So I wanted to know if before you all produce a work, if you have already like, do you do kind of like profiles of what you think the character should look like? Do you figure those things out before you even
Start
um
writing.
yes. Mm-hmm.
For me and Sean, I don't think Sean would be able to answer this. Well, you write short stories, but for me, I figure it out as I'm writing because I know what I want their personality to be. But once I
Mm-hmm.
start writing the character, I start to actually see them. Once I actually give them a voice in words, then I can determine what they look like. That's the way it works for
Ah,
me.
okay. Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
yeah.
And I'm selfishly asking for writing tips,
Oh
by
yeah,
the way.
that's the
Yeah.
way. Yeah, that's yeah. And what
Now
about you?
I'm in the like Kaya was saying, I'm in the nonfiction world, so it is a bit different. Not really about characters, but still,
Oh.
whenever I have hired a voice person, the more difficult thing for me is they're trying to impersonate me, like literally.
Mm.
And so I was telling Kaya a couple of days ago, of course I'm in this setting, so it's different. But like if you talk to me on the phone or in person, I could be a very animated person at times. I could be a very so
You
like ultimately it could
anime?
become like a
Uh,
hold on, Kaya. It could become like a caricature almost. So
Mm.
my fear is like how are they going to interpret me? But whenever the one guy that I
oh.
hired to do it, when he did it, I didn't give him any instructions. He made his own choices, and I was so pleased with what he did on his own as far as like putting a voice to my words. I was very,
Yeah.
very impressed. So that was even more difficult than a fictional character trying to get the person to voice me. Like that was
Yeah.
tough.
Yeah. And you know I'm messing with you, Sean. You know. Okay. Y'all have any more questions for us? Are we good?
Yeah. What inspires the stories you write?
Ooh.
While Kaya's thinking, I'm gonna say in my nonfiction writing, of course, my real life inspires all of my stories, man. So like, all of my books are self-help, inspirational, motivational things like that. I'm trying to give people like, this is what I went through. This is how I got through it. And this is what you could possibly do yourself to overcome things or whatever it might be, right? So that's real life. But even in my fictional short stories, a lot of it is drawing from my real romance situations or of course creativity, right? So like I like Eric Jerome Dickey, I like Omar Tyree. I'm a part of that old school class of black urban romance. So a lot of my creativity in fiction writing come from those kind of sources.
Okay. And I would say what inspires me to write, that's a difficult question. But I would say first, as far as writing novels, it was other authors inspired me to write because I'm listening to their stories and I'm like, okay, if they can do this, then I can do that. I can do it as well. But as far as me writing romance, I'm a sucker for love. I love love. And I like writing characters that are being loved properly, and I like writing the little moments, the intimate moments they have together. They're going on their little trips. Oh, he brushed my hand, all little cutesy stuff like that. I like the feel good type of content. So inspired by other writers, and also because I'm such a creative person that I can't not create. I have to do something. Like I don't want to say a deathbed, but I could be sick and it's just like I'll lean over, pull up my laptop. I
So
love, I have to do it. It's just like innately in me.
you're
So
like Frida Kahlo.
I'm not sure who that
She
is.
Frida, she's an artist. She's a painter. She's a painter.
Oh,
And
okay.
yeah,
Oh,
when she was
Frida.
dying. Yeah, Frida.
Got
Yeah,
it.
when she was dying, she was still creating work. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So I mean, that really resonates. You're passionate about it. You know?
yeah. I have to create. I have to
But
create.
like Kanye was saying, I'm thinking about back into the sports world, right? When I was a young man, you see Allen Iverson do a crossover in basketball, or Michael Jordan. You want to go on the court and try to do that. So in writing, when I was seeing Eric Jerome Dickey and those guys write these characters in this world building, I want to see, could I write a character like that? Could I make a world that detailed the things that they were doing? It's kind of like Kanye was saying, like these people inspire you. Like, you know what? I want to try to make a scene like that. I want to try some things. So it's kind of the same kind of motivation for myself.
Yeah, that was actually a really good analogy. The sports thing, like it's like that was a really good analogy.
All right. Any other questions, anybody? Alrighty.
No. Well, I was gonna ask one question. It was kind of maybe a little bit more for the group, but if we're running short, because it's almost 6. Okay. How do you all keep up with your writing or narrating, like any of us as creatives? How do you all keep up with that, and then also creating content for things like social media? Because that's something I have clients that I create content for, but my own content, it's I don't like doing it, you know? So how do you all kind of like find that motivation to promote yourself? Because that's what you're doing on these platforms. You're promoting yourself. How do you all find that time?
I have a mini existential crisis before I think about whatever I'm going to post. Then I take a few hits of my vape and then I just say, fuck it, I'm just going to post it.
Okay.
Yeah. I would say combining it, right? Like for example, I do all these podcasts. Mm-hmm. I really just go to my old podcast and take a 2 or 3 minute
You have a content bank. You have a content bank. Yep.
And even if you're writing, I can just put my phone up and record me literally writing for a period of time.
Oh.
So like, what I'm naturally doing becomes the content. I'm not doing something else to make content. If I was a narrator, I record myself in the booth for 2 minutes, 3 minutes if I can, and I'm showing myself actually narrating. Like whatever I'm doing, the content is already there. Yeah. I'm not doing something else to make content. That makes sense.
Yeah, it does.
Alrighty, y'all. We are going down to the second hour, so I'm gonna wrap y'all with this last game, and we're gonna get up out of here. So this last game is called Nice and Naughty. It's a game that I created for the podcast where I have narrators say a basic line 3 ways. You say it nice, you say it angry, then you say it naughty. And I know Edwin has been dying to play this game because he has not had an opportunity to do it. So I'll just name you. Well, we'll just go in the order. I'll give you the line, say it nice, say it angry, and say it naughty. Okay, we are going to start with Mr. Lawrence. I haven't heard your voice in a minute. Mm-hmm. Okay, so the first line is, stop playing. I'm trying to be serious.
I can say it any way I want.
No, say it nice, and say it nice, angry, and then say it naughty. 3 ways.
Oh, man. Okay.
Did I put you on the spot?
No, it is, but I can handle it. I can handle the heat. All right, say the line again.
Stop playing. I'm trying to be serious.
Okay. Stop playing. You know I'm trying to be serious. That's the nice one.
That's
so
nice.
Say it nice. Say it naughty.
Say it nice.
Oh, that was naughty.
Angry, then naughty.
That sounds more angry. But go ahead with your angry.
It did a little bit.
It sounded angry.
my bad. All right. Well, angry is covered. All right, cool.
Okay, so nice and naughty.
Okay, nice. Stop playing when you know I'm trying to. What was it? When you know I'm trying to be serious?
Stop playing. I'm trying to be serious.
Stop playing when I'm trying to be serious.
Okay.
Was that better? Is that nice?
That was nice.
I think that was nice. All right, now here we go. Naughty, damn. All right. Stop playing when you know I'm trying to be serious.
Okay.
Is that better?
That was that was
okay. Let's go to Alexis. Stop playing. I'm trying to be serious.
Stop playing. I'm trying to be serious. Stop playing. I'm trying to be serious. And stop playing. I'm trying to be serious.
Okay. See, Alexis is an expert at this game at this point. Alexis is an expert at this point. Okay, Edwin, this is your debut for this game.
No pressure.
Okay, stop
Bad
playing.
Zeeks.
You'll be fine. Stop playing. I'm trying to be serious. Nice.
Stop playing. I'm trying to be serious.
Mhm.
Oh, should I wait for you to
No, go ahead.
say the
No,
three
just
things?
say
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay, nice. Stop playing. I'm trying to be serious. Angry. Stop playing. I'm trying to be serious.
Mm-hmm.
Sexy. Stop playing. I'm trying to be serious.
Did you get all close?
Okay.
That
Why
made
you
my
have to
ears
get
tickle.
close
That
with
made my
sexy,
ears
though?
tickle.
Yeah,
That made my ears tickle, Edwin. Yes.
Okay, Miss Catherine, it's on you, my lady.
All right. Okay. Nice. Stop playing. I'm trying to be serious. Angry. Stop playing. I'm trying to be serious. And then naughty. Stop playing. I'm trying to be serious. See, this is why I don't like doing sex scenes. Did you hear that? That's it.
Yeah, I did. I did get that. Yeah. I gotta know that one.
Sean, you want to give the next one?
All right, so the next line is, are you asking me or are you telling me?
Oh, that's a good one.
Are you asking me or are you telling me?
Lawrence.
Okay. Are you asking me or are you telling me?
Nice.
That's nice. Okay. Are you asking me or are you telling me?
Mm-hmm.
All right. And naughty. Okay. Here we go. All right, how we go? Are you asking me or are you telling me?
Right.
Y'all got some sexy voices. I gotta tell you, man. Like, oh my lord.
Right. Okay, Alexis, what you got, mama?
Are you asking me or are you telling me? Are you asking me or are you telling me? Are you asking me or are you telling me?
All right.
All righty. Okay. Okay, Mr. Edwin. Edwin, what you got?
Are you asking me or are you telling me? Are you asking me or are you telling me? Are you asking me or are you telling me?
Love it, Edwin.
Right. Right. All right, Catherine, it's on you.
Cool. Are you asking me or are you telling me? Angry. Are you asking me or are you telling me? And then naughty. Are you asking me or are you telling me?
That was better. I like that.
Girl. You didn't add a moan in with that one. That first
well, because it stopped playing with me. So it stopped playing. I was like, I don't really know how I'm going to make that sound sexual.
Right.
But I was like, oh, if I moan first, then that'll do it. You know?
Right. Okay, I got a few more, but I'll give y'all two more. How's that sound? And we get out of here. Okay. Which one should I pick? I don't know. Sean, you pick one. You pick it.
Here we are. It's not my fault. You don't know when to keep quiet. It's not my fault. You don't know when to keep quiet.
Okay.
Okay. Here we go. Nice. All right. It's not my fault. You don't know how to keep quiet. All right, boom. Okay. Angry. It's not my fault. You don't know how to keep quiet. Boom. All right, naughty. Here we go. It's not my fault. You don't know how to keep quiet.
Gas. Gas.
God.
Okay. All right. Lexus. Woo. Okay. Lexus. Wait a minute. Let's get our faculties together.
For real. For real. Like, yeah.
That didn't go the way okay, I didn't.
I was like, oh my goodness.
Yeah, okay. All right. Gotcha. All right, Alexis.
It's not my fault. Wait, what? It's not my fault. What? You can't keep quiet?
You don't want to keep quiet.
Huh?
It's not my fault you don't know when to keep quiet.
Don't know when. Okay. It's not my fault. You don't know when to keep quiet. It's not my fault. You don't know when to keep quiet. It's not my fault. You don't know when to keep quiet.
Okay. All right.
You got a really nice. I bet you could get people to do shit for you all the time with that voice. It's a really like honey dripped kind of voice, like, you know, hey, can you take care? It's good. It's really good. Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Catherine.
Yeah, for real.
Okay. It's on
It's not my fault you don't know when to keep quiet. It's not my fault you don't know when to keep quiet. It's not my fault you don't know when to keep quiet.
Look at Catherine.
Because when he gets close to the mic, it really does. Like it gets in your ear, and you're like, oh my goodness! It's like somebody's like next to your neck, kind of. You know what I mean?
Oh my god!
Like I'm like, oh,
you are so tickled by this. I love it.
I love
it. All right, it's on you, girl.
All right. It's not my fault. You don't know when to keep redo. I said redo. That's what I do when I'm doing audiobooks. By the way, I say redo, and that's my verbal cue to know when I need to stop the recording and edit it. So that was occupational mistake.
No.
It's not my fault. You don't know when to keep quiet. It's not my fault. You don't know when to keep quiet.
Oh, I like that one.
Yeah.
It's not my fault. You don't know when to keep quiet.
Yes.
Yeah. It's kind of like that bite your finger, like.
Yeah.
It's not my fault. You don't know how to keep quiet.
Can you pay my cell phone
bill? Not pay my cell phone.
Now on your knees.
All right, we got one more. I'll let you pick it, Sean. I'll let you pick the last one.
I love it because it's simple.
Okay.
Sit down.
Sit down.
Oh, I like that.
Sit down.
Sit down.
All right, here we go. Nice. Sit down. There you go. Angry. Sit down. Boom. Naughty. Damn. Okay. Naughty. Sit down.
Ooh. Yep.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, sorry. Edwin, Lawrence, y'all both have have like really amazing voices, but my goodness.
Thank you.
Like, yeah. Hey, Alexis.
Sit down. Meg. Sit down. And and sexy. Sit down.
Ooh.
Oh.
I felt like somebody punched me.
Right now. I'm sitting down right now.
I got blown back.
Yeah, Alexis is okay.
That was a surprise. Oh.
Yeah, no, seriously.
I'm already sitting down, but I sat down again.
All right. Okay.
Don't tell me twice.
I mean, you could say it twice.
All right.
What's the line again? I'm kidding.
I was like,
you a mess.
Sit down. Sit down. Sit down.
You know what? I feel like Mufasa. Ooh.
Yes, thank you. Exactly. All right. Nice. Sit down. Angry. Sit down. And sexy is the last. Yeah, naughty is the last one. This is hard.
Mhm.
I'm
Is that
I'm,
what she
I'm,
said?
I'm
Sorry.
just Edwin. Sit down.
Yes.
Nice.
I wanna, I
That
wanna
wasn't
point.
fair. That wasn't fair.
How was that fair?
She added the moan.
You could have
Yeah,
added
yeah,
a
yeah,
moan.
Step
yeah.
like
You
that.
did.
I would have
Yeah,
Oh
sat
yeah,
no.
I would
yeah,
have sat down before she said sit
yeah.
down.
Hold on, Lawrence, but you added all that heavy breathing on one of them lines.
I
You
did.
did. Yeah,
Correct.
you
You
did.
Mhm.
did.
Correct.
Mhm.
Correct.
I want to
Like I'm
add
about to
something I
take off my
noticed.
wedding ring.
I want to add something I noticed in doing this, right? We were talking about punctuation early in the show, but like, it would be pretty cool for a narrator and the writer to literally make a story together because where you all chose to put the emphasis,
Yeah.
it made the big difference in
does.
how it came off.
It does.
Yeah.
So you chose where to put the break and where to put it wasn't there already. You just in your mind interpreted, you know what, to say it like this, I'm gonna put this certain pause or a certain whatever. Like that was interesting watching y'all say the same line.
Right.
It came out so many different ways. So that was
Right.
crazy to watch that, in real time.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that would be a
crazy.
good collab, Sean. Actually, yeah, that
Yeah.
would be.
Yeah, and that's part of the reason why I made the game, to hear how y'all interpret the same exact thing so differently. So that was great, y'all. That was a nice little game. Y'all
That was fun.
did good. That was
fun.
good. We are at the end of the podcast. Thank y'all for hanging out with me for 2+ hours.
Yeah.
I would like to get closing remarks from everybody. I'm just going to go around clockwise. Sean, any closing remarks?
Man, as I said earlier, I am an avid audiobook fanatic as far as consuming it. So I enjoy having time to have one-on-one conversations with all of you. And during the prep of this show, I played all of your voices individually. I played a bunch of content per person to hear you narrate different ways. And I enjoyed all of your voices, man. I really love what y'all doing, and good luck on all of y'all individual endeavors, man. Good luck and salute.
Thank you.
Thank you. Alexis?
This was so much fun. I had so much fun with all of y'all. And we should do this again.
Yeah, I'd like to also be on the show again, please. It'd be very nice. This was a really good time.
Yeah, good time.
Oh, I'm sorry. And Alexis, where can we find you online?
So I'm on Instagram at Alexis Stewart Audiobooks. And I have a group on Facebook, a Facebook group for audiobook lovers. It's called Audiobook Lovers, Black Romance and Fantasy Novels. That's the name of the group.
Yes.
And I believe I'm on TikTok and Facebook as well at Alexis Stewart. Gosh, I'm trying to. I should be on my audiobooks. No, not Facebook. Sorry. Just TikTok and Instagram. Yeah, TikTok and Instagram. Alexis Stewart Audiobooks.
And let me go back to Sean. Where can we find you online, Sean?
Yes, ma'am, on all platforms. It's Jonathan Polidore, my full name, Jonathan Polidore. Pretty unique, so you type it in, you're bound to find me. Facebook, Instagram, Threads, TikTok, YouTube.
Lawrence, where can we find you online?
Instagram is Lawrence B Narratives. TikTok as well, same thing, Lawrence B Narratives, and I'm on Facebook, Lawrence Baldwin.
Nice. Sir Edwin?
On all platforms, Instagram, TikTok, Threads, YouTube, Kojo Andrews. On Facebook, Kojo Andrews VO.
Okay. And Miss Catherine?
I am on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. My Instagram is Catherine Dollison VO, no like space or anything like that. TikTok is Cat Bois Media. And then on YouTube, it's also at Cat Bois Media. I have a channel where I do like tutorials and things like that for people interested in getting into voice acting.
All right, so we are at the end of the podcast. I want to thank all of my guests, Sean, Alexis, Lawrence, Edwin, and Catherine for joining me today. It has been a ball. Thank y'all so much. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.
Take care. Bye.
Bye.
Great. Did y'all have a good time?
Yeah,
this was
great time.
I didn't even notice the time going by.
Yeah,
I didn't even realize
was,
we were here for 2 hours, honestly.
It was really nice.
You know?
Oh, I'm glad. I hope we're able to do this again.
Yes.
So y'all have a good rest of y'all weekend, and thank y'all. Thank you.
Thank you.
Nice to meet you, Catherine.
It was really nice to meet you
It's
too.
nice to
Like,
meet
you.
Yeah, it's nice to
this
meet
was
you.
fun.
Thank you.
Care, y'all.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.